Hey there peeps, Mimi here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And we are gonna go with the next episode of Doki Doki. So we are continuing on where we were, and we are gonna go off to do the third poem. So we were talking about the festival, and the girls are actually gonna practice their other poems, which we're skipping over this because we've done this, been there, done that. And basically, we are going to go off to write our third poem after this. They all go and they talk about their poems and, you know, be all inspirational. We read the same poem that we wrote. And now, Sayori is asking us, because if you look at the history, it tells us, so let's just say one day Yuri asked you to go home with her. What? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Well, we walk home with Sayori because she is best girl. Sorry, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really really like going home together. I wouldn't like just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Minika. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if she wanted to, so. Sorry, I've already made my mind. I want you, baby girl. Sorry, it's especially something that's never gonna happen. The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird that Sayori to care so much about it. Then a festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen. Now we gotta write our third poem. And this is actually the last poem that we will have to write. Well, for chapter 1. No. Tenacious, agonist, whisper, imagination, happiness. Vacation. Infinite, ribbon, feather, afterimage. Parfait. Warm. Yes, she needs all the hugs. Sayori needs hugs. Depression. Cute. Peace. Kiss? No. Okay. Sunny. Rose. Heart. Broken. Yes, her chibi is the cutest. That's why, like, the little emotes on Stream Demo to Me are after. Silly, broken. Friends. Giggle. Hurt. Childhood. Sugar, color, and we'll do. I was trying to even them up for Natsuki and her this one. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into here. We're practicing piano again. Yeah, you must have a lot of determination starting this club and all this stuff, and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're willing to help us out in the festival too. Can't wait for the festival, it's gonna be great, eh? Didn't you complain about it just yesterday? I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where you play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions are as funny as Yuri's story or is anyways. Excuse me? Where is Yuri anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can all go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Oh, jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worried glance Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. Hello, Roberto. So, recap, we're on the third day. Sayori is sad right now. We're still in the first act of the game. The conversation has always dispersed. Everyone's back in their usual spots. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori. Since they've been preparing to the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Sus. Sus. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through papers at her desk. Monika, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading it a little bit too much into it, but she seems a little downcast lately. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Monika. You certainly know a lot about her than I do, but she's never been like this. She's always talked to me about all the things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know this is not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being. So she seemed like she wanted to be left alone, so Monika needs to go find out what's wrong with Sayori. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth are we to come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say this too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside her. What? No. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it's always been. You're so funny, Monika. Haven't you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Thus, again, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. She goes to Sayori. She kneels down to Sayori and talks to her, so we can't hear her. We care too much about her. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay. Since we'll wait for Sayori for that. Monika. Hey, Monika, have you thought about what you want to submit for the festival? Well, okay, we'll keep it. We're trying to think of what to present at the festival. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you are so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I'm Middle Wolf. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing her much as lately this past year. Trying to write a strongly worded letter to my Congress as why Sayori's best girl. Yes. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together. I see. That reminds me. About Sayori's been a bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, Monika, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I have been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. I don't know. It sounded like a threat to me. The lady who knows everything. An old tales of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am. A feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful day. I look at her eyes and find out no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Does Monica like Mew? What do you think? What do you think, Emily? Do you think Monica has a thing for us? Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. And you mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because if instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want you to focus on everything that went into it and things you can work on. Okay, now let's go to Yuri. I see. I think you're improving in the writing in general, but I can help if you feel a little foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you meant you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me, and because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know what you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it. That's so hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Getting used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri, what? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I'll leave Yuri be, comforting or reassuring her as nearly possible as this. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I could say would only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. Sus. I wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Wow, that went kind of deep in there. So Naga Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see where you're going for, but it's really not my style. I mean, it's fine. It's mostly that you're trying a little bit. Of course, at least I'm trying. So, insult. Kind of fun to hang out here. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Call that a joke. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in a salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let you free in my windy sail. And remember, the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Neko. Yes, we need Neko fan art of Sayori. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. The beach is awesome. Well, we didn't get to see Yuri's poem, so we don't know what her topic was. Because she didn't want to show it to us. So now we got Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Monica. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's just silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face, so alright. Well, hey, Monica. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki, but in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Don't you want to get closer with everyone else? Did y'all just hear that? The music just changed. And like, it kind of gave me a little sink in my heart. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have sometimes to put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we all have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking of you. Sayori, no. Oh no, she's crying! Unica, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She snuffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Munica. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. She just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of that classroom humming to herself. Aww. Okay, you three? We're all done sharing poems, right? When do we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. She said, hey you three, instead of, okay everyone. And hey there, Snake. We need to chase her and hug her, yes. A catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. The only thing different is Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always lightens the mood. So, our balance is thrown because Sayori's not here. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Natsuki, homegirl. Preach. She didn't tell us what she said. Natsuki's making cupcakes for the festival. Yuri is going to be making lanterns. And Monica's making pamphlets. Never gave enough credit to Sayori. Okay, so making some banners. Atmosphere. But pick Natsuki. Yeah, okay. We'll try. I'll still try to choose Sayori, see what happens. So we have to choose a girl. So the girls are fighting over me, basically, of who we're gonna help. So who do we want? We want Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be so difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Okay, Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help of all of us. And what? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Monica was the one who... Ah, that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to be responsible for the club. Monica, you shouldn't be let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We don't get do a good job if you make us work alone. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we have to distribute resources. It's technically most logical for Munica to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. But did you hear? There was no sound for like a little bit. No sound for like a few seconds. So we're gonna go with Natsuki because last playthrough we chose Yuri. And you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it could be probably 2 people. Baking is kind of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute. You know, you were saying that. That's because I think it was just they made a big deal because they really wanted us to choose either Yuri or Natsuki. And because of the happy end that we're trying to get, like, you know, full completion, we do have to pick one of them to be able to see their CG. I actually done all that pre-done this. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Okay, so we're excited. We're skipping through. So basically now we're gonna go to the weekend. My dad would kill me if we go to her house. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah. How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We each have each other's numbers. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. You better be looking forward to it. Oh, you didn't say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. Oh, hey, Kalua! Oh, so now we're gonna go to Natsuki's. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we were outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's coming to visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the 2 of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but then it turned to a conversation. She's almost like a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early on the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before having Natsuki come over. Knock on the door. The house is quiet. There's not a mouse stirring. Oh. We're in her room. Yes, we just barged into her bedroom. Isn't as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she has had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you wanted to come over today? Also, sus. Look, her little cow and plushies, they're just sitting there so normally. It's sus. Are you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. It's no good. Monica, eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Mineka. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Mineka. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Mineka? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is this possible that Sayori's kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Monica. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't think I need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Monica, there's nothing. It was itchy. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone could, be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down from Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. But now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Monica, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Monica, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain on her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Monica. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what it needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'll be better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's really all scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Munica. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Oh. Tara lets me go, and as she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it? How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Sorry, wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel? No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't want to forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet my house. At the very least, do you want to come and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I feel uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. So I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much and definitely go to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Do y'all want me to read all of Natsuki's scenes, or do y'all want me to fast forward? Because I know we did not go through this on my first playthrough. So, Neko. Oh my gosh. Neko is like so savage towards everyone that is not Sayori. Neko's so shocked. Yeah. Hey, Foxy. I spent only a few minutes back at home waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. I love the little kitty on her shirt. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's been a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find that your kitchen wasn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki sent me to buy a bunch of ingredients that I didn't already have them at home. Good. I'm glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Your best girl is now Monica? Yes, Foxy. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school, after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Rude. Where's your hospitality, Munica? Come on, since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people, but geez, never mind. Don't think they can make me talk about weird things just because we're not in school. Secret, she lifts large bags of flour to exercise. Okay, what? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you were treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean like you should treat me like. Huh? Natsuki catches her works and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should just apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to say. I should have been more a little considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should probably know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Huh? How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Monica. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. She's Jessie from Team Rocket. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn all over every counter and chat. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've decided to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Monica, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray different colors. Everyone can still pick their favorite, and that's a cute idea. Are we going to do anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, though. Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's true. It's quite true. It's a million times more worth it if you end up just looking at it. It makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, getting there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the icing's still lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. I think it'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Hey, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt it. You really need to beat it a lot. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has really improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks out a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing? Eh? I'm forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat you next time. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop up some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Rose, you just got it in my face. And whose fault is that? There's a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving the finger towards my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that, is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? What? Did you seriously? Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Unica, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question did she ask me just like that? I mean, you just licked your finger! You just licked your finger! Like, how do you not think she's gonna ask you something like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Dude, you licked her finger! Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough, no wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning on the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now. The tension from the moment before still lingers on her head. It was so hot that the fire alarm turned on. That's how hot. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes in the tray oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warmth fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you'll need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop that icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have the nozzles that will make them look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or patterns. She knows her decorating stuff. I applaud her because I love decorating cakes. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? What's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing in a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be really fun to see what people choose their cupcakes based on what word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? Isn't that cute? Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are all together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Oh, Nico. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. So Yuri's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to get home for dinner. Ready? That's a shame. Oh, Neko. So you're gonna have fun, clearly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always had this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cookies tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah, again, thinking back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today, I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she wouldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Oh, you got closer to her. You licked her finger. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, eh? I already said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted, but aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Ooh, they on the moves. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you, Munica. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I have to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. It feels the same way as you, so... It surprised me that she got close. I'm like... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Me, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. It surprised me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What's happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, Munica. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, Munica. I just stopped to say hi. Well, you should come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the school festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Alright, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. She came at that right moment, right? Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well... I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start rolling down her face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Munica? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Munica. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else, so even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put one hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Munica. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Munica, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give to you. So, peeps, what should we say in this moment? And those watching this video, you will find out in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you so very much for watching, and until next time, meow meow.